Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the penultimate round of my Gran Turismo 5 series. This is race 11 out of 12, and this is at Toscana Tarmac. This is one of the automatic generated tracks that we've done, so we decided that this is the last proper race we did. You'll see, I'll explain later on what we did for the final race. So this is our last proper track, so we did an automatically generated one, just so nobody really knew what to expect. We got an hour practice and then we just went straight into it. But here we go, this is the race here. I started third, got a pretty terrible start. This is actually our fourth attempt at starting. There was massive pile-ups into the first three corners, as you can see there. Still a bit of carnage. Mike went off to the left, Chris went off to the right, but we carried it anyway. We said this is the last go, so that's what we did. Carried on. So I got a terrible start, managed to make it back though. On to lap 2 now, Jagger comes up the inside on the left here. There's a nice long swooping left-hander with a bit of camber as well. Got it a bit wrong that time, let Jagger past. This Jagger's not sure how many races he did this season, but he was pretty quick on this one. So we've got to set about catching Jagger now as Nathan and Bill take off into the distance. So we go, Jagger got it a bit wrong around there, just quite slow in the corner. We managed to get a good run, so I'm following up straight up behind him here into the second last corner, left-hander. Up the hill here now into the final corner. There's another corner with a bit of camber on it as well, which can cause some problems. Out the corner there's a wee bump as well, that caused a few issues at times. Managed to get up inside of Jagger there to drag the race down the straight now. So there we go, still side by side down the straight. I've got the inside here. It's a little bit wary, so I wasn't too sure what to expect of this track, so I just let him take the line. Didn't want to cause any problems there. So let Jagger take the corner. It's a double left-hander. Just follow him and see if he'll make any mistakes that I can pounce on. So you go to shop the inside as well, let him know I'm interested. Just right behind him here. Try and make a move right the outside. Managed to get right the outside of that corner there. Fantastic overtake, if I do say so myself. So we've got the line here into this corner. Take the right hander. Don't know what I was thinking there, managed to go a little bit too slow. Jagger comes back around the outside himself. Anything I can do, he can do better. Or so he would say anyway, that's for sure. But here it comes, what's this? Tristan enters the party. Tristan takes me up the inside here, he goes to pass Jagger as well. So into this left-hander with the downhill camber. Jagger gets it completely wrong and goes flying off into the barrier. So he's gone, it's just me and Tristan now, battling it out for third place. So just right behind Tristan here. It's like a chicane that you don't need to take. Just following closely. So we go up to the second last corner here. Tristan's got a tighter line. I'll go up his inside. He runs quite wide there. Just clips the grass on the outside. I managed to get the inside into the final corner here. Get ready for the straight. Tristan will have no doubt he'll have the slipstream on me down the straight here, so he'll be able to get past without any problem at all. No point in trying to defend either. Just let him take the inside. So here he comes. There you go, there's Tristan going past now into turn 1. It's quite a fast left kink, that one. So we'll just behind Tristan now as well, follow him, see if he can make any mistakes. Just like that one there. Runs gets too tight into that corner from the left-hander, clips the grass, sends him straight across into the right-hand side. Here we go, skip forward a few laps now, managed to catch up with Nathan. He must have had a bad lap or so. So caught right up behind him. So let's see, here we come up to the second last corner. So left-hander here, both going to take a similar line. I managed to get a little bit tighter than Nathan. Just sit right behind him, right on this bumper. So no chance of making a move up there, so just come back, sit behind him through the final turn over the bump. Sit in a slipstream and see if I can catch him down this straight. There you go, not making much progress on him there. I think his car was a bit more powerful for this race. So you go into the fast left kick there for the first corner. Sit behind Nathan. I was a bit too cautious on the brakes there. He managed to get a little bit ahead. We're going into another left-hander here. Just follow him. Try to force him to make a mistake now as well. Put him under pressure like I did with the other two. There you go, not really any mistakes so far, just a little bit running wide, nothing too hectic from Nathan. So I still got a better run than him through the corners there. Up the hill, here we go. It's a long left-hander, this one. Give him a nice big bump there. Just show him where I am. So here we come up to the swooping left-hander downhill. I found out that taking the wide lines a lot quicker, and it makes for a perfect overtake like that. There we go, down the straight. Nathan gets back up the inside. Didn't take much time at all for him to do that. Here we go, sit behind him again for this part of the lap. See if he makes any mistakes. Thing is, with this recording here, I did this on my second account. During this moment in time, I was actually doing an endurance race on my main account, so this is why I'm recording on this account. And the game volume was something I did not change. I have my own personal settings on the game volume and music volume on my other account, but not this one. I just left it as default. So sadly, we're hearing more of the music on the car, which is a little bit annoying, but what can be done? But here we go. Anyway, onto this left-hander again. Nathan takes a wide tight line. I take a wider one. Still managed to cut straight through again. Probably my favourite overtaking place. But yet again, down the straight, Nathan was sitting behind me, got the slipstream, made the move. So it was just a bit of kind of toing and froing there. I pass him, he passes me, having a good battle through this race. Nathan runs a little bit wide there. Put my nose up the inside. So just Sut was inside there. Nathan should have the inside here. He does get the inside, that little kink, but I've got the inside for this right-hander here. I think I took it a little bit too tight, got too much grass. Nathan managed to stick his nose back up the inside, but then again, there we go, got past Nathan on the outside, held it there. Ran a little bit wide though in this corner. Nathan comes back up the inside there, so just let him go. I managed to got my favourite corner wrong that time around, so that didn't do me any good at all. Here we go through the chicane. That's not quite a chicane. Give Nathan another bit of a bump there. Tuning car taps, they're allowed. Well, I say they're allowed anyway. There you go, following him, second last left-hander again. Just sit behind him, sit on his bumper. Force him into a mistake. He's done pretty well so far. Better than the other two, they kind of both bailed out. I'm sure they didn't mean to, but we'll say they bailed out. We'll follow Nathan down the straight here. Again, I think his car was a bit more powerful, so I was keeping with him in the slipstream, not making too much progress though, which was a bit annoying. There you go, skip forward a lap a wee bit, he managed to pull away. But he runs wide here, clips the grass, comes flying across the track. Thankfully, both of us went invisible and no carnage. But he gets back past up the inside again, because I crapped myself when he came flying across the track. So he gets back up the inside, makes another mistake though, and off he goes into the wall. Too much pressure. There you go, skip forward 10 laps or so. I had to pit in, got some damage, and the tyres were even changing as well. Actually no, sorry, this is the second time I put it in. I put it in already, and then I went out, got some damage and couldn't cope, so I had to put in again. But fast forward a few more laps now. Here comes Nathan in front of me. There we go. Wide line for me, tight line for Nathan. I managed to get straight back through again, and bye bye. So skip forward another 10 laps or so. Here comes Mr. Rat Snacker. Tristan goes up the inside there. My tyres are, I think they're running a bit thin now as well. Got a bit of damage from the front right, so easy meet. Tristan was there. I was for Tristan there. There you go, just follow him here. Kind of sit behind him, not really anywhere to make a pass. There you go, skip for another 5 laps. And last lap of the race, I've run out of fuel. Half the lap to go, run out of fuel. So coming up the finish, Mike's behind me, just kind of swerve a bit every bit. He misjudged it right in the back. I spin out. I was going to let him. He was going to get third anyway, so it's only fair to make it interesting. There we go. Mike went across the line. Mike got third. So Bill first, Tristan second, Mike third, myself fourth, Jagger fifth, and Phil and Nathan. They started the race, but I think they sadly kind of jumped out. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. That was race 11 out of 12. We've got one more to go. I will leave, they didn't actually take any picture for this one sadly, but I'll leave you the points standing here that you can see, and the links in the description below. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!